Let's see, where is my list? How about if we go to Matthew in Texas? What's up, Matthew? Oh, we lost Matthew. Okay. Then let's go to Justin in Texas. What's up, Justin?
How's it going?
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Pretty good. I love the show.
Thank you.
I basically just wanted to see what your views on, fighting off chronic MRSA.
MRSA.
I'm currently taking 3 antibiotics. One topical. It's Mupriocin. I'm taking 2 oral antibiotics, sulfameth, trimethoprim.
Okay, don't mean to cut you off there, but the specific antibiotics don't matter. For the listeners, MRSA is methicillin-resistant Staph aureus, which simply means a bacteria that's resistant to the antibiotic that's supposed to take care of it. This is a big, big problem. I remember back in pharmacy school 30 years ago, they told us that antibiotic resistance was a coming problem. Today it's here. Antibiotic resistance is when the antibiotics don't work any longer. That's because bacteria mutate. They mutate rapidly, and over time they mutate in a way that makes them resistant to the medicine that's supposed to kill them. They develop these protective mechanisms and the antibiotics don't work. And this is a serious, serious problem. MRSA is a bacterial resistant issue that involves the bacteria Staph aureus. And Staph aureus is a nasty bug. Staph aureus is found in hospitals. Staph aureus affects people who are especially weak, and Staph aureus can have some nasty effects. It usually comes in through a cut or it can come in through a sore. A lot of people who have MRSA will show up with skin diseases or skin issues. You can get MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staph aureus, from using towels or razors that other people have used. There's a lot of ways to get it. It is a problem. If you're on antibiotics now, that's the basic way to treat it. If you have a bacterial infection, pretty much you're stuck using antibiotics. But I would highly recommend that as soon as you're done with your antibiotics, you get yourself on a probiotic supplement. The antibiotics are going to kill all bacteria, not just the Staph aureus, not just the bad bugs. They'll also kill the good bugs. And as you've heard on this program many times, we got good bugs in our digestive systems that are responsible for making vitamins and making nutrients, helping us process food, helping us process fats. The good bugs in our bacteria, in our colon, in our digestive system, help us fight off cancer. There are many disease states that are related to imbalances in these bacteria in our colon, and taking antibiotics is a great way to set you up for one of these imbalances. So when you're done with a regimen of antibiotics, get yourself on a good probiotic supplement. But even more importantly, don't get into a position where you need an antibiotic, and the best way to do that is to make sure, number one, you're not doing things that knock out your immune system. Sugar is one of the fastest ways to knock out your immune system. In fact, your body's immune cell count drops significantly for hours after ingestion of sugar. So if you're eating sugars all day long, you're running a risk of having a suppressed immune system all day long as well, and you're running risks of having bacterial invasions as well. So it's laying off the sugar and the refined carbohydrates. Once again, it's the same ideas here. Everything we talk about is based on the same ideas. Limiting your refined carbohydrates, limiting your sugar. Secondly, there are great nutritional supplements that you can take to support your immune system. And by the way, if you're one of those folks that gets cold sores or shingles, that's the same idea. Cold sores and shingles, as well as bacterial infections, can be the sign of a suppressed immune system. So keeping your sugars down, refined carbohydrates down, making sure that you're not producing too much stress hormone. That's another way to knock out your immune system. Elevated cortisol levels, the adrenal glands. So you got sugar and you got your adrenal glands, the 2 points on our triangle of health. And then if you include the probiotics, which can fight off the bad bugs, then you got the digestive system as well. So the digestive system, the blood sugar system, the adrenal system, these are all very important of being able to withstand bacterial invasions, bacterial attacks. And then there's some great nutritional supplements you can take for supporting the immune system. Vitamin C is probably the single most important nutritional supplement in this regard, and in many ways vitamin C is the single most important nutritional supplement you can take, period. In fact, vitamin C is so important it should probably get its own category in terms of nutrients. We do lump it in with the other vitamins, but it's so multifunctional and so powerful and so important, it really needs its own class. But we don't have its own class. We consider it a water-soluble vitamin, and it's very important for the immune system. Taking high doses during the day when you're not sick, but even taking high doses while you're sick can have a beneficial effect on knocking out bacteria. I'd be getting high doses of vitamin C, 5 to 10 grams a day. The way you want to dose yourself with high amounts of vitamin C is to go into something called bowel tolerance. And that means you take as much vitamin C as you need until you start to notice that your stools are becoming loose, and then you back off a little bit, and that's where you want to be. The mineral selenium is extremely important for the immune system. I'd be taking 400 or so micrograms a day. Vitamin A, very important for the immune system. 20,000 international units a day is a good place to be. And maybe, well, one of the most important nutrients for the immune system is zinc picolinate, 50 milligrams of zinc a day. Truly a power nutrient. If you're taking zinc, you may want to consider throwing in 2 milligrams of copper for every 50 milligrams of zinc. There is an antagonistic relationship between zinc and copper, and taking in high amounts of zinc can actually cause you to excrete too much copper. So balance out your zinc intake with 50 milligrams of zinc with 2 milligrams of copper, and the best form of zinc, as we've said many times on this program, is zinc picolinate. So making sure that your digestive system is working correctly, making sure that your blood sugar system is working correctly, stabilizing cortisol, and relaxing a little bit, making sure your adrenals are not being burnt out, using vitamin C, using zinc, vitamin A, and selenium, and that's a great way to go if you're trying to fight off bacteria or support your immune system. All right, thanks so much for joining us, folks. That's all the time we have for today. Stay tuned for Alex Jones next on most of these stations. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We will talk to you all later, folks. Bye for now.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit, then carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
I didn't believe it.
Neither did I.
No way could you professionally remove unwanted hair, pain-free, and at home.
My thoughts exactly.
Remove my face and body hair without expensive, painful office visits?
Not possible. Great minds think alike.
Until I tried No Pro.
Wait, you tried No?
Yes, and it works. I use it on my face, legs, bikini line.
We're BFFs and you didn't tell me about No?
Here, this is my new No Pro. The most powerful No made. Custom treatment levels, less hair in less time, perfect for any skin type. Try it.
No hair, no pain, no time-consuming expensive office visits?
No, and no.
For a limited time, you can try No Pro risk-free. You'll also get the facial kit and a travel case. Get weeks of long-lasting results.
That's it. I'm getting a No.
Great minds do think alike.
Try No Pro risk-free by calling 800-952-5760. 800-952-5760. That's 800-952-5760.